Okay, so I'm trying to connect that fridge, run the line along here, drill a hole. Oh, do it for the gram, they said. Drill a hole through here, that little part right there. Run the pipe along here, and then connect that sucker right here to this wall. So this is where the sink, cold water sink comes out right here, and it runs up to the sink. Okay, so now I had my first initial idea was to well, it's still the first initial idea. I got this piece here at the second time for the Home Depot, because the first one I got was a compression tee, and it was female, so I can't have female to female. I have to have male. I'm sorry, this is male. Male to male, can't do that. I have to have female, male. And the compression, these little grooves are different on a compression. They're tighter. They're compressed. This is galvanized. So I had to go to another Home Depot, stood there for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes waiting for somebody. Anyways, Home Depot, you gotta step up your game. Okay, so now I got this, and it wasn't gonna turn on there, so I just freaking literally scraped off some of this stucco that was there. And then now if it's on. Okay, so this is gonna go on here like so. Then I'm gonna attach this coupling here to this like so. If it goes on like that. Okay, this is all a dry fit, so it's not tight yet. And then I put the sink back together. Boom. Okay, like that. Then I'm gonna attach this guy, which is a valve, half-inch valve that you could turn on and off, right? I'm gonna attach this guy here. Like so. Okay, let me not hit myself on the way out. Okay. So that's the setup there. And then on that end, gonna throw in this guy here, right along there, like that. And this is a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch reducer. Takes the big to the small. Okay, that goes on there like so. Okay, and when this is on there, I could now, one second here, I can now get my hose. I can now get this hose, right? Let's see if I can position my phone here somehow. So I get this hose here. This little brass thing goes inside here like that all the way in. Actually, this goes on here first, like so. Then the brass fitting here, like so. Okay, see that? This goes all the way in, and then this screws on here. Boom! Then we run the hose line down, clamp it all the way around. Run the hose line down and all the way around to the back of the fridge. Over here. Right there to that connection. Right there. So that's the challenge today. So I'm trying to do that right now. All right, wish me luck. Well, there's no luck, but wish me favor. All right, peace. All right, this is the test here. So I put in the valve. All right, let's see. So I put in the T, put in the cup link, put in that. And I put in the cup link, and then I put in the valve. think right here the valve is off. Let's see. I think this is off. Hope this is off. Alright, moment of truth. Put the phone down. Alright, let's get a good angle here. Okay. Truth or dare. What? Ah! Up. Alright, it's on. It's on. No water coming out, thank God. Let's check the sink. No leaks. Looks good. Bam. Alright, now I gotta add the tubing. This tubing here to that end. And then run the tubing along the side. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this setup here is pretty cool. Alright, this is pretty cool because this here goes in here. Oh, forgot. This goes first with the threads pointed out. Like that, and then this goes in here all the way in. Like that. This slides down here, and this goes on here. What? Hold on. Okay, you have to put the nut right on the end and then push this in like so. Okay, so once that is pushed in, let's put it in here now. So let's camera back. And then you take this, put it on this guy here. Like so. Ugh. Okay, good. Now the test before we continue is this here is the other end of the hose. You should be able to get some water coming out. There it is. Then once you stop it from up here. And the pressure that you get is phenomenal. Check it out one more time. And you can turn it all the way up, but we won't. Okay? Cool. Now I'm having a leak underneath there. So I have to take that whole assembly off, put some more tape, make it tighter. Hopefully that does it. Check it out. Alright. I redid everything. retaped everything, retightened everything. So hopefully it does it. Here we go. Down, down, down. Oh, it's up, dude. Okay, there goes the water. We're looking here if there's any leaks. Let's bring the light over here. So far, nothing. Okay. Let's get the tube in a good place. Turn this on. Okay. Water running. No leak. Water shutting off. No leak. Alright, we'll check back at that. Now that that is nice and tighter, let's see. Is there a leak? No leak. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, now I'm going to focus over here, make a hole right on here so the tubing could run through, drop down here, and we're going to run it along the bottom here to the fridge over there. So let's check that out. Alright, I just drilled this hole down. Pop it right there. Let's see if that's big enough for the tube. As you see here, that hole is perfectly made to fit this really nice and tight. So now we're gonna run the hose through and run it all the way through there. Then we're gonna use these connectors here to fasten them along the side, and then we're done. Hopefully. Got another leak here, right there. That's not too bad. It's not leaking down here no more, so that's good. I'm about to connect the last piece here. We ran it up and over and down to that hole. Here, the hole here, all the way there. And then we finally connected it to the fridge right there. So I'm gonna put the last connection here, turn it on, give it a go, see what happens. All right. That's leaking there, but we're just gonna give it a go over here and hopefully everything turns out well. So I'm gonna turn it on slow. We're pulling water now. It looks stable. That's dripping here, but it's coming from up top, which we could fix. We're just gonna go all out, full-fledged, 100%, 100%. All right, not worried about that right now. Oh shoot, I'm gonna stop. Something burst. Oh. Popped off over there. Oh, let's see what happened. Oh man, it's too much pressure. Look at that, it just pushed off the hose. Oh man, okay. All right. All right, let's clean this up and let's try it. So I re-tightened this with more Teflon tape, really tight. Okay, I tried to put a zip tie on it, but that was to no avail because I needed a smaller zip tie. I didn't have any. I have the big ones. So I was like, you know what? Let me just tie it on the right way and hopefully that's on. It's leaking from up there, which I'm gonna tighten right now. That section up there, which is not the end of the world because the actual fitting is not leaking, so that's good. This fitting right here is not leaking. This is not leaking, so that's good. It's just up there, so we'll fix that out. Check it out. My cup. Some water. Nice. Okay, time to clean up. All right, good news. I retightened that. Not leaking at all. That's on. That's on. Water's on here. Nothing there. So, let me know what you think about this adapter here. The guy at Home Depot told me I should change that adapter to a T, but I can't find the shutoff valve for the office, so I wanted to keep everything inline here, which is why I just tapped into that one. The water's working. There's no leak over here. That's connected well. So that concludes this one. Let me know how I could have done it better. Retrospect, I mean, probably would have called the building owner and have him shut off the water, but I think he might have to shut off the water for the whole building, and that's what we're trying to avoid. So yeah, I think it's a success. We'll see in time to come if it's gonna leak. I left a little plate there to make sure that catches any water if it leaks a little bit, but hopefully we should be good. All right, thanks, peace.